Hey guys, Silly Tuck here. Welcome back to another episode of WWE 2004, or just WWE 2000 something. When we get out of 2004, I'll have to figure out a name for it outside of WWE 2004.
That's
But
true.
that is not this day.
Maybe we could call it like ruthless aggression or something.
But a lot of it isn't even in the Ruthless Aggression era, depending how far we go.
That's true. But then we could come up with a new name, like Season 2, the shit era.
Oh god, where did the TV ratings go?
Or whatever. I mean, maybe we'll have a new name for our product when we get, a little bit
Vince
more
in.
differentiated.
Vince in, the Mattel deal is worth a lot of money. I need to make this PG.
This show
This is
good.
This is a baller ass fucking show. I am so excited to bring you guys Vengeance 2004.
Also, I think there was a comment about, I don't know if we want to do this on this video. I'm not sure if you've replied to it yet. Asking why Jamie Noble is part of the Holly family.
I did see that. I saw that last night, and I laughed my ass off at it. That I don't think we've ever explained it on YouTube.
Yeah, and I was thinking. First of all, I liked how it said instead of Crash. That was funny, but because Crash is dead.
Yeah, it's gonna answer with just Crash is dead.
But also I was thinking when I saw that comment, I was like, how did that happen? I couldn't remember. I was like, Jamie needed a new hick friend because Nydia was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you remember? Because I don't.
I think they just started teaming with each other and then just started calling each other cousins, and we just ran with it. We ran with the idea that like Jamie Noble had found Holly blood inside of him.
That ain't blood, cousin. No.
That's my blood. What? So
that's some explanation as to what's going on SmackDown. What the fuck's this card, Tucker?
So when we last left you, Eddie Guerrero was still your World Heavyweight Champion. That is not the case anymore. Chris Benoit is the World Heavyweight Champion. He won it in a Fatal 4-Way match, beating out Randy Orton, Triple H, and Eddie Guerrero.
I think you should show them the card from that show.
I could. That would be probably a smart thing to do, but if anything has been known, we don't do smart. Oh, that's too far back. There it is. Benoit, by God, the Rabbit Wolverine has done the unthinkable, King. It's beautiful. So yeah, Chris Benoit there, as you can see, beat out Orton, Triple H, and Guerrero to win the World Heavyweight title. From there, Eric Bischoff gave the WWE title opportunity to Triple H. And in response to Eric and Triple H getting buddy-buddy again, Paul Heyman brought back the New Age Outlaws in order to challenge for the World Tag Team Championships. So we've got two of our marquee matchups tonight as the Outlaws take on Batista and Ric Flair, and Benoit takes on Triple H. We've got what the hell else do we have here? The hell else we got here? We have Billy Kidman taking on Shelton Benjamin. These two were having an Intercontinental Championship match when suddenly William Regal re-debuted. I guess that's returned, not re-debuted. Returned, attacked Billy Kidman and accused him of being like filth or something. Billy Kidman just kind of beat William Regal, and now here's the rematch. We have Eddie Guerrero taking on Randy Orton. No titles, no positions, nothing like that. Just two dudes fighting. Orton and Guerrero confront each other, deciding they both did not like each other. Guerrero insinuating that Orton was less of a man for his position in Evolution, which Orton took offense to because he's an insecure little boy.
How old is Orton now? 22? Or still 21? Still 21.
I think he's 23.
Really? Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
He's 23 when he wins the belt.
Okay, well, there you go then.
So yeah, they're just fighting tonight. We've got Scott Steiner taking on Christian after Christian was caught. Test was caught actually approaching Christian. Big misunderstandings ensue. Scott Steiner has somehow come to the conclusion that Christian is attempting to steal Test from him, even though Test has made absolutely no attempt to reconnect with Christian. Scott Steiner is a crazy person. It is known to be true. We have the Vengeance Ball What's up?
He's 24 when he wins the belt.
Oh, really? Oh, so he's 23.
He turned 24 in April.
Oh, okay. There you go. We have the Vengeance Ball Classic as Tajiri is going to play Matt Hardy in a baseball game. You saw some of it on the Great American Bash. You've seen some of it at Bad Blood. These two have bad blood over baseball. Matt Hardy took out
and that ain't Holly blood.
Translator Yosuke Yamaguchi. He's been in the hospital for weeks after a vicious baseball bat attack.
Being visited by our friendly and favorite Canadian clown.
Which unfortunately, has left Tajiri with absolutely no way to communicate. So we don't even know if he really wants to do this or not.
If only he would just speak English.
Learn the language, damn it.
He knows the language. He's just being...
We can't hire anybody else. Nobody else here knows Japanese. We let the other guy go. What is it? Ultimate Dragon or whatever.
All of Kyodai Reborn or like... What?
Yeah, what the fuck? Kane and Mortis will be fighting in an Inferno match for the fate of the universe.
Oh my.
Any questions?
Yeah, how did this happen? Who the fuck's Mortis?
Paul Bearer, called from the other side, the dark side, reached back into the parallel dimension where Mortis lived, where death reigned supreme, and pulled him into another universe through a portal. Kane could not close the portal in time, even though he knew it was happening. He saw it coming and he still failed. A big fiery demon is no match for a god of death himself. Tonight, Kane takes on Mortis in Kane's own element. A ring of fire, a ring encircled in flames, a fiery hell around a ring. You get the idea.
Main Event would like to let you know
nobody will know.
Main Event would like to inform everybody watching the show that nothing wrestling production and
there will be no fire.
And that the fire nobody is going to get set on fire. Don't worry, this is a perfectly fine show.
Fuck you, Main Event, I hate you.
Main Event takes the safety of its performers very seriously.
Why can't they be like Kabel Deutschland and not give a fuck? Anything else?
We are going to potentially review our relationship with Main Event.
Anything else we've got going on?
Let me think. Have you missed anything? That all looks good. Have you talked about Ace being on the case?
I haven't.
Nat Hart and her chase for...
Nat Hart. She still can't get a hold of Trish. Trish has actually been seemingly ignoring Nat Hart. She seems to be really stressed out about the Christian Scott Steiner situation. Christian being her best friend. It's rough. It's rough. Nat Hart can't get what she wants. Lita's trying to get Trish to pay attention to Nat Hart. She can't. It's hard times, man. It's hard times. But to the other point, Johnny Ace has taken it upon himself to attempt to track down a man who's been attacking jobbers. They're jobbers. Like, their lives don't mean anything. Whoa. But Johnny Ace has taken it upon himself to search out the jobber killer, whatever the hell that means he's calling him. I don't know. He says he's got some kind of breakthrough and he'd like to share it with the world tonight.
What about...
I regret giving Ace his job.
I think you explained everything well. I think it's time.
I think it's also time. We are in the XL Center in Hartford, Connecticut, just like they were in real life for Vengeance 04. Puddy, are you ready to do it?
Civic Center at the time, but I am ready to do it.
Hartford Civic Center. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We get our big opener here, showcasing the stars of Raw.
Hola, hombres, señoritas, venganza. 2004. Just wanted to give people some nostalgia for that south of the border run we had. That's all.
And there's the boom boom.
Dave Scott, rest in peace.
Rest in power. Are we opening with a match? What the hell are we opening with?
We're opening with an announcement, a declaration.
Oh, yes. As Trish Stratus declares that she wants to be the host of WrestleMania.
SummerSlam.
Not WrestleMania, SummerSlam, because it's in Toronto next month.
Tickets are now available.
Please buy them. Lita comes out and says, Trish, you were telling me all this stuff about you were concerned with, Christian and Scott Steiner and their feud, but now you're out here talking about wanting to be host? Nat Hart is the greatest women's champion of a generation, and she wants to fight you, and you're just going to ignore her? Trish Stratus is like, I'm not even sure who this Nat Hart is. Does this Nat Hart even exist? And then Nat Hart's theme hits, whatever the hell that is at this point. Nat Hart comes down, looks Trish in the eye, and says, Trish, I've been trying to get to you. I've been trying to figure out a way to contact you. Unfortunately, us Canadians aren't very good at straight-up confrontation, but I'm going to do my best. Trish Stratus at SummerSlam. I want to do Canadian versus Canadian. Champion versus challenger. Icon versus icon. Me versus you. The two greatest Canadian wrestlers of all time. And Terry Crowd's like,
True.
Terry Crowd's like, I mean, Edge? I don't know.
He's American.
Oh, you're right. He is American now. SmackDown's weird.
No stars, no stripes, no service.
And Trish kind of thinks about it for a minute and says, maybe Nat Hart's right. Maybe something like this would be good for me. I've been wrapped up so heavily in Christian's drama. Maybe what I need is another women's championship reign. Nat Hart's like, whoa, what the hell? You think you can just, talk about my reign like that? I'm the greatest women's champion of a generation. Trish says, that you are. Which is why you'll have no problem defending it against both me and Lita in a triple threat match. Looks over at Lita and gives a little nod, and Lita's like, what the fuck? I didn't want that. Okay, I'll take it, whatever. And suddenly Paul Heyman comes out, and he's like, okay, there's too much. I heard triple threat, women's title. We'll just do it on Raw. And they're like, what? We don't want to do it on... And he's like, doing it on Raw, all right? We need stuff to put on Raw. Don't argue with me. It's a very stressful day.
And it's going to be the main event
of Raw.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah.
Women's title.
Yeah.
We beat you to it, Vince. Get fucked. I'm more progressive than you stupid fucker.
More progressive than Vince McMahon. That's like saying you replaced Tyson Tomko.
What?
Don't worry. It's okay.
Okay.
I thought, all right, well,
okay. Then we're into a match, right?
Yeah.
What is this match?
This is the Inferno match.
Oh. So we get everything set up. Everybody comes out. Mortis he's radiating power, and Kane's like, "Oh God, here we go." And the flames start to rise up, and suddenly Mortis looks out at the flames and zaps them with green lightning, and the flames dissipate. There are no flames. Kane's like, "What? What?" Mortis looks at Kane and zaps Kane with green lightning, and Kane just collapses on the ground. And Mortis looks over at Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer's like, yeah, no, go ahead. Mortis
and Mike Chioda's like, over. Sure.
Mortis goes over and pins Kane, and Kyoto's like, ding, 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 I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Wasn't you supposed to set him on fire?
Yeah, wasn't there like fire? Well, I don't really know how an Inferno match works, actually. And Mortis has defeated Kane, meaning the universe is now over.
Apparently.
All right, thanks for watching. Kane fails.
Everybody dies.
Everybody dies now. Kane, good shit, you big inept fuck.
This is the best thing we've ever booked.
Yeah, I love this. Backstage, Batista and Ric Flair encourage Eric Bischoff to make their match with the New Age Outlaws later tonight. A hardcore match. Eric Bischoff is like, yeah, what the hell? I mean, it can only get better, right? Right?
Right.
Right? Looks at Johnny Depp, and Johnny Depp is like, what? I'm here?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. I'll let Puddy take this one.
You see, the big Valbowski comes out and lets everybody know that he's here in Hartford, Connecticut for the ladies.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah,
oh.
that was it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Tucker is disavowing everything to do with this.
Go ahead.
So William Regal dominates Val Venis. Val gets a few like hope spots and stuff, but then Regal goes for the brass knucks to finish it off. But what he doesn't realize is the Val Venis has no morals either. And while the ref's back is turned, he just hits Regal in the dick, and we get like a close-up camera shot of Regal after he got kicked in the dick with like O-face.
He does some. I was about to say he does some face that he would do.
Yep, and then he gets rolled up, and then Val Venis wins.
Hooray!
Ladies.
He's so fucking good. He's actually so fucking good. Amy Weber asks Christian about his match with Scott Steiner. Christian says, Amy, can you believe that Scott Steiner's out there in that ring? Not now, but figuratively in that ring. He's accusing me of stealing his friend. I already have a best friend, thank you. Deep down, I really wish I could be friends with everybody. But unfortunately, people like me only come around once in a lifetime, and we can only commit ourselves to so many people. It's up to people like me to improve the lives of everybody else around me and make this life almost worth living, because that's a pretty big task even for me. However, tonight, I'm going to do what I always do, Amy. I'm going to go past the limit. I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to take it into the danger zone. I'm going to other cliche phrase. I don't have a catchphrase yet, because I haven't cut promos until now. I've just talked about shit. I'm going to walk away now.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a catchphrase. I don't know what the fuck to end it with.
All right. Sounds good.
Jonathan Coachman shills out a shirt with Mortis, like, shooting down green electricity. And the green electricity spells out, fuck your fire, I'm Mortis. Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
What are you?
I've never seen this before. I've never seen embarrassing wrestling.
I don't know why you're putting this on me, Tucker. Okay, this is your division. Jazz beats Miss Jackie with a bitch clap.
The bitch clap.
And it's pure wrestling because apparently Jazz is ugly.
Apparently.
So wrestling.
Wrestling. I think we've got the IC title match up next.
I believe so.
Big hope. Big hope. Yep. Yeah, they banged for these two. So yeah, it's a big fun match. I think Kidman gets in some good showcase spots. His Benjamin showcases the fact he's probably the most athletic guy on the roster at this point. He's fucking crazy. Yeah, we just have a fun, good old clean type match. Benjamin beats Billy Kidman, T-bone suplex. Maybe he can catch Kidman out of the air with something or something like that. Like catch him, then readjust and throw him over all the way.
I like it.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff, boys. After the match, Shelton Benjamin's celebrating, and Charlie Haas comes down and gives him the thumbs up, and Shelton gives him the thumbs up back down. And then suddenly, just Test runs down, grabs Charlie Haas by the back of the head, and just hammers him, like, face first into the ring apron, and just lets him go, and Haas just crumples, and Benjamin, with his thumbs up still, is just mortified looking in the ring. Test has murdered Charlie Haas.
I want to peel back the curtain for a second and reveal the creative process. I felt like this was overall a pretty up show, so I asked afterwards whether or not we could find someone to beat the shit out of Charlie Haas, and Tucker was like, "I have the guy."
The genuine thing he said was just, "Who can beat up Charlie Haas?"
And then I said that would make me happy, and you said that would make me happy too.
It would be pretty funny, I think I said. Moving on. Oh my fucking god. What the hell is happening here? Johnny Ace comes down to the ring. And he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been aware, there's been somebody backstage running around and killing undercard performers. And by killing, I mean giving them minor injuries in which they can still come to work the next week. Sometimes even in the same week. They can work pay-per-views. Who knows?" Anyways, he says, "Oh, it's Johnny Ace." So he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, I've been out here for a couple weeks now trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And I just couldn't do it. So I put my head really far down and I looked really hard. And I found green hair. That's right, I found some green hair at the scene of the crime. And I was like, what the hell? Nobody here's got green hair." And then I found the mother lode. I found a security office with cameras that just had footage of who was doing the attack. Whoever it was is not very good at their job at being covert. But this discovery led me on to something even more concerning. I've discovered that there has been a long lineage of people in this company dressing up as a clown named Doink. And I do believe that the spirit of the clown is possessing the people who are portraying him. Doink is not a real person, but an evil entity that is consuming the mankind of people. And suddenly the lights flicker and a maniacal laugh plays. It says, "Oh, so Johnny Ace, you found out my secret. And now, like all the others, you must also fall." And maybe a side of the ring kind of gives out, and Ace kind of stumbles a bit, but doesn't actually fall. The loudspeaker, we hear, "I'll get you next time, Ace."
Wait, but this is all public, Doink. It doesn't matter if you kill him. It's out now. Down here, we all float.
So we've got Doink the Clown here being portrayed by Nick Jugsmore, being portrayed by Nick Dinsmore. He's a character being possessed by a character being played by a person.
Do we need a new interviewer? Is Johnny Ace now just a character?
I'm slowly moving and just making Ace a character because I love him too much. But
it's okay. I accept that.
Here we go. We got a big video package here beforehand. Friends, enemies, lovers, Steiner.
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo.
Before Christian appeared, there were 4 nations: friends, lovers, enemies, Steiner.
Now there is only Steiner and enemies.
There is only Big Papa Pump and all those who wish to emotionally hurt him.
And now I'll show Christian what it feels like by physically hurting him.
Holler if you hear me. Here we go. Yeah, Christian just beats Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
Dude, he's not even using the Inferno. He's just tornado DDTing everybody. Everybody's underneath Christian now. I like to think it's even better if he just DDTs him and then pins him and wins. Their crowd's like, oh.
You stole my friend. You stole my... Oh, God.
Christian just beats Scott Steiner. And then Christian hops on the microphone. He says, you know, I was talking earlier about how for people like me, we can only do so much in so much time. But luckily, we have friends who help us carry that load. And I'm proud to introduce to you, you already know him, my best friend. And he motions to the ramp. And Test comes out. Not Trish. Test. Not Chris. Not Edge. Test. Christian says, Raw is a terrible place. There are demons and death gods and evil clowns possessing people and a lot of really old people in general, and old people freak me out. Like, they're gonna die soon. But thanks to Test, we have all the answers to the test. And he looks over at Test and he says, Test, you're my problem solver. And the two hug in the ring. And the crowd throws garbage at them or something. It's beautiful. I love a happy ending.
Yeah.
Oh, and Christian also says, oh yeah, Shelton, we also did that. I'm coming for you, you punk ass bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He calls
Shelton somewhere backstage is like, oh, now it's not so happy.
I think Christian also mentions, like, you've seen my power. I want the IC title or something like that, right?
Something like that, probably. Yeah.
That's what
Something like that.
Something like that.
Makes an offhand remark about Trish Stratus being too
Fat.
old to be problem solver or something.
Yeah. She's got her own problems to solve.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, we should have turned them in this angle.
We should have turned them a year ago.
We should have. So Tajiri and Matt Hardy play baseball for a really long time. And then finally, here we are. Bottom of 9. 0-0. Nobody's even gotten a hit yet.
Well, I thought you said Tajiri was stuck on second because he's the only person on his team.
Well, Tajiri's going to get a hit finally.
Oh, apologies.
There's finally a hit in the game. But it's only a double. Tajiri can only make it to second. It's pretty terrible. Tajiri's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm literally stuck. And then Matt Hardy starts taunting Tajiri because he knows Tajiri cannot leave that bag or else Matt Hardy can tag him and he'll be out. And it'll force it to go to extra innings where Matt Hardy could have a chance to get a double and get stranded at second. And suddenly, a car pulls up and out steps with crutches and a neck brace and really bad looking legs. He's got some fucked up looking legs. He fucked up his legs real bad, I think. Wally Yamaguchi from the hospital. And Wally limps his way over and he grabs a bat and he goes to the plate and he eyes up Matt Hardy. And Yosuke says to himself very softly in Japanese, "It's our sport." Yosuke Yamaguchi takes a swing and he hits it real good. and it's going, and it's going, and we get a top-down view of Matt Hardy, who's now also in the outfield, looking up, and he's trying to figure out where the ball is going to come down, and he's finally got it, but he runs into a wall and falls over, and it's really funny, but it goes out of the park. Wally Yamaguchi hits a 2-run home run in the bottom of the ninth to win the first ever Vengeance Ball Classic.
The first and only.
The Japanese flag hangs down from the side of the batting cage, and the Japanese confetti rains down. The Japanese tables are there. They hold up really good. Japan loves baseball.
And baseball loves Japan.
What an end to a beautiful story.
The story isn't over. It's been advanced.
I hate you.
Thanks.
You hurt me.
Okay.
So I think we're just before Orton Guerrero, right?
Yep.
And so whatever it is, Orton's ready to go out there, and all of a sudden Triple H stops him and looks at him, and he says, "Oh, you look good. I think you'll do fine out there, eh?" Orton looks over at Triple H and he says, I didn't think I'd hear that coming from you." Triple H says, "Yeah, I mean, I've been stressed out myself with the whole world title thing. Not having it for more than 4 months is slowly eating away at my soul, and I may die young because of it, but I'm not worried about you tonight, Orton. You're going to get it done. And it's because when one of us wins, all of us win." And Orton looks at Triple H and nods and smiles, and he's like, "Yeah, he's right. Yeah."
Wait, does that mean if one of us loses?
God damn it, Puddy. That was going to be a secret. Nobody was going to know. Yep, just did about what you think it would.
Oh, shit, yeah.
What happened? What are you talking about?
I was saying,
you say,
because Orton lost. And then you pointed out the rating, and I was like, oh, shit, yeah, it did
well. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, these guys just kind of have a back and forth, kind of fiery, competitive match.
No fire. Main event would like to specify there's no fire.
There's no fire. Yeah. Do you have anything especially for this? For this, like, finish type deal even? Like...
I think it's going to be, like, relatively quick. Orton's going to get caught by something.
Orton could go for, like, a super RKO or something like that and get pushed off the top, and then
Guerrero immediately splashes him.
Yeah, like Orton's not even fully on the ground, and Eddie's already jumped off. Like, he's just like, yup. Hits him, ref counts it really quick, and Orton, like, immediately springs back up and looks at Guerrero, and they meet eyes.
It's hot.
It is. Orton shakes his head and starts to turn away.
And
then Eddie Guerrero feeds him a left, and Orton feeds him a right, and they just start going back and forth. They just keep brawling. We have to separate them.
Guerrero gets the upper hand again.
Yeah, he does. Maybe like busts Orton open or something like that. Like cuts him afterwards, and Orton's got like blood pouring down his face, and he's like, Guerrero,
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, you didn't know. Your ass better call somebody.
He's getting better at his gimmick. I'm glad to see it.
Yes.
Let's see your improvement there.
Yeah, the New Age Outlaws make their way to the ring. It's the DOWG rocking one more time with the BADD. As I guess it's just Monday Night Raw at that point. It's Monday Night Raw proudly brings to you its soon to be 6-time tag team champions of the world, the Road Dogg Jesse James, the Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws.
Can they do it?
I don't know. Road Dogg says something about Evolution wanting to change it to a hardcore match, that's okay, because Road Dogg's used to kicking it doggy style.
Oh.
And that's as hardcore as it gets.
Wow.
Billy Gunn says, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it.
Oh my.
Oh my, indeed.
Oh my.
Here we go. Unsuspected 100.
I mean, this is a classic. It's actually
oh Jesus, Billy. Billy, no. Billy.
These two teams, King, they're going to war.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to do anything with this?
Yeah, I mean, these two teams are going to war. Tables, ladders, chairs, kendo sticks. Orton's out there, vicious, annoyed. He was bested twice tonight, and he just RKO's everybody inside.
That's how Billy Gunn gets the whiplash neck strain. He gets RKO'd real fucking hard.
Orton hits Billy Gunn, Road Dogg with RKOs, and he turns on Flair like a fucking rabid dog, and Flair's like, whoa, 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 whoa. We're still friends, right, Randy? We're still friends. And then eventually out comes Maven.
Protects Batista.
Maven gets fucking Batista bombed through the announcer's table. And then eventually it's just Road Dogg and Batista trading back and forth, 2 of the biggest, baddest men on the roster. And then Road Dogg asks Batista a very complicated, logical question. And Batista goes, what? And then he gets hit by the dog pound. 1.
Dog
2,
pound is
3.
That's the pump handle slam where he like humps you after he like, because he like gets you there or whatever, and then humps you.
The crowd just go crazy.
They go ballistic. Yeah. They're like, yeah, fuck Batista in the ass. Do it, Road Dogg.
And then Road Dogg and Billy Gunn are the World Tag Team Champions.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. This is really well.
Yeah.
This is the best bullshit we've ever done.
Thanks, Lombardi.
Thanks, Steve.
It's like, I don't know if you noticed or not, but he's holding his neck real bad.
Thanks, Steve.
No. Rick fucked up. Rick tried to kill Billy Gunn.
The Velocity 8.
And now it's time for your main event.
It is. This is a video package, not an entrance.
No.
Although there was some talk of maybe the entrance happening during the video package. I'm not sure if that was a meme.
So we come back from the video package, and Benoit's just standing in the ring. He doesn't have the belts. There's no noise. He's just standing in the ring, like waiting, looking around.
So what we're saying is we jobber entrance Star World Champion on the main event of the pay-per-view.
And then big ass entrance. It's time to play the game.
He comes out with more references to blockbuster movie Shrek 2.
No, he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out with like razor gauntlets on and shit like that because he's facing the rabid Wolverine, but Triple H is Wolverine or something, right? Because he's a big comic book nerd. Also, that's why he approves of all the NXT people doing it, right? I think
maybe. I
don't know if that's confirmed or not. He likes Terminator at least, so we'll go with it.
Oh yes, my favorite comic book.
Oh yeah. You laugh. There almost certainly is a Terminator comic book.
Sure. But there's a comic book of any.
That's true.
It's like Rule
34. Actually, I doubt there's a comic book on somebody cleaning their home.
Oh, I bet there is.
There probably is.
That's actually a pretty easy one.
Main event time. What do you think?
Main event time. What do I think in what regard?
Like grade wise.
Oh, I would be disappointed if it got lower than 85.
I was thinking it's going to get an 83.
Well, let's find out.
Oh, and who's going to win?
Oh, it's got to be Triple H.
Oh, never mind. They fucking killed it. Oh my god, no, they literally fucking killed it.
Yep. These two are very good at wrestling and very over, apparently.
Yeah, they have great chemistry as well.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, I almost think that's probably done intentionally, knowing that most people will probably stick close to the script for at least the first year. Um, yeah, fuck yeah. Uh, that's the best match we've ever run.
Didn't we have a 96?
No,
Okay.
I believe our best match for this was a 93.
Mm.
Oh, you're right. The second Guerrero Triple H in Hell in a Cell might have done 1 point better than this. Triple H is one hell of a carry artist. I hate to deflect back to you. Do you have anything for this? I really don't know how these two would work together. Are you muted? Am I muted?
I'm in TEW. Apparently, push to talk doesn't work there. So yeah, Eddie trips in the cell did 96. I imagine this is like a traditional Triple H main event where he tries to work over Benoit, but it's short enough that Benoit can throw in just enough sprints to keep it interesting. So like Triple H works over like 2 or 3 minutes, and then Benoit just throws in some high fly, like just picks up the pace. Maybe some
Cameron's outside, big suicide dive or something like
yeah,
that.
exactly. Big stupid suicide dive where he hits his head on the fucking
announce table. Like
yeah.
He starts bleeding from the back of his head, and he's like, "Ow, my head! It's okay, I'll be fine."
There's a short, like 3 or 4 minute period where Benoit's able to work over Triple H, but then Triple H has like a power spot to break out of a submission, and then it switches back to Triple H working over. Benoit picks the pace up again, and then I don't actually think we should have this end by submission. I imagine it'd be like the headbutt.
We banned the headbutt.
Did we ban the headbutt actually?
I think I took it off of him after our conversation the first time. Like, I'll just take it off him. But yeah, we can just do the headbutt. It's fine.
Okay, maybe we've changed the headbutt, so now he just does it from standing instead of off the top rope.
He does it from the second rope.
Actually, doing it from the second rope would be very cool. I can imagine like just like pulling himself. That'd be quite cool. Or from the first rope, just fall.
He just kind of falls a little bit.
Yeah, Chris Benoit retains. He's going to SummerSlam.
Going to SummerSlam.
World Heavyweight Champion. What's Triple H gonna do? Triple H hasn't been world champion like for ages.
Yeah.
Since Mania, like 4 months ago.
I don't even know what to do. Oh. Okay, we're gonna talk to Chris. We're gonna talk to Trips. Let's talk to
Mortis.
Eddie, I guess.
Okay.
Eddie. Great performance.
For our boy Mortis.
Great performance. Get the fuck out of here, Mortis. We're not talking to you.
Chris Benoit seems priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything else to say?
Make sure you tune in for SummerSlam. The second
SummerSlam's gonna be big.
One of the biggest shows of the year.
Show of the year.
SmackDown and Raw, both there. Stay tuned. Check out the twitch.tv/matchdairo for the TVs and support Tucker. I hear there's rumors that he might be starting a new series soon, so get excited.
Slow down production, but that's just because I've been busy.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.